In the sun-scorched islands of Indonesia, a living relic of a prehistoric world endures. It moves with the patience of stone, a creature seemingly unimpressed by the passage of time. This is the domain of the Komodo dragon. It doesn't need to chase. It doesn't need the explosive burst of a cheetah or the crushing power of a crocodile. It needs only a single moment. One bite is enough. As the largest living lizard on Earth, Varanus komodoensis is an imposing sight. Males can stretch up to 10 feet long and weigh over 150 pounds. Their skin is a natural coat of mail, reinforced with tiny bones called osteoderms, providing a rugged defense against the hazards of their environment. But its size, while formidable, isn't the true source of its lethal reputation. Its danger is more subtle, more insidious. What makes this predator so uniquely effective is a biological strategy that combines multiple weapons into a single devastating system. It doesn't rely on strength or venom alone, but on the inexorable march of time. This isn't a predator designed for the spectacle of a quick kill. It is not an engine of immediate brute force. It's a master of patience, an architect of the inevitable. To an outside observer, the attack often looks clumsy, almost like a failure. The dragon lies in wait for hours, sometimes days, for an animal to pass within striking distance. When it lunges, the encounter is brief and violent. There's no dramatic takedown, no prolonged struggle for dominance. The prey almost always gets away. There is no immediate collapse. To the prey, it might feel like a lucky escape, a glancing blow from a slow, lumbering reptile. But the moment its 60 serrated, shark-like teeth break the skin, a biological countdown begins. The dragon has delivered its message. The dragon doesn't rush to follow. There is no panic, no wasted energy. It waits. It conserves its strength. Because the kill doesn't happen at the moment of the bite. It happens in the hours, or even days, that follow. For many years, the scientific community held a compelling theory that Komodo dragons killed using a cocktail of virulent bacteria festering in their mouths. It was believed their saliva was so septic that a single bite would lead to a fatal infection. The idea was simple and elegant. The dragon would deliver a bacterial payload, and the resulting sepsis would slowly and surely finish the job. But that explanation, while popular, turned out to be incomplete. When researchers studied the oral flora of wild Komodos, they found that the bacteria were not unusually pathogenic. In fact, the dragons keep their mouths remarkably clean, often rubbing their heads in leaves or on the ground after feeding. The real weapon was something else entirely. What researchers discovered through advanced imaging and biochemical analysis was far more sophisticated, far more effective, and far more unsettling. Hidden within their lower jaws, Komodo dragons possess a set of highly developed venom glands. Unlike a snake's hypodermic fangs, the dragon's delivery system is more passive. The venom pools in the mouth and is introduced into the wound as the dragon bites and tears, its serrated teeth creating deep lacerations for the toxins to enter. This venom isn't a neurotoxin designed to paralyze its victim instantly. Its purpose is more strategic. It is a complex cocktail of proteins, a hemotoxin designed to systematically dismantle the body's ability to respond to trauma. Key compounds act as powerful anticoagulants, preventing blood from clotting. Others cause a dramatic and rapid drop in blood pressure, while simultaneously inducing a state of shock. The result is catastrophic. Even a seemingly minor wound continues to bleed profusely, leading to massive, unstoppable blood loss. The prey doesn't collapse instantly. It continues to move, driven by adrenaline and instinct. But the venom is already at work, silently and efficiently breaking down its defenses from the inside. It weakens, slowly, irreversibly. The dragon doesn't need to overpower its prey in a contest of strength. It simply initiates a process, then lets the elegant, brutal efficiency of its own biology do the work. Prey animals often escape the initial bite, sometimes traveling for miles in a desperate bid for safety. But in this harsh environment, escape from the predator does not mean survival from the bite. The venom is a relentless pursuer. As blood pressure plummets and the state of shock deepens, the animal becomes disoriented. Its muscles, starved of oxygen, begin to fail. Every movement becomes an immense effort. The Komodo dragon follows at a leisurely pace, sometimes from a great distance. It uses its remarkable sense of smell, aided by its tongue and a specialized organ in the roof of its mouth, to track the scent of blood and the unique odor of its dying target. Hours later, sometimes even the next day, the prey finally succumbs to the venom's effects and collapses from exhaustion and blood loss. Only then does the dragon approach to claim its meal. This incredibly efficient, low-energy hunting method allows the Komodo dragon to take down a vast range of prey, from small animals to creatures many times its own size. Deer, wild boar, even the formidable water buffalo. The dragon doesn't need to win a physical fight against an animal that could easily crush it. It doesn't need to risk injury from horns or hooves. It just needs to start the fight. The venom will finish it. Komodo dragons are not built for speed. They can manage short bursts of up to 12 miles per hour, but they are endurance walkers, capable of covering miles in a day while patrolling their territory. They don't waste precious energy on long, uncertain pursuits. Their entire existence is a masterclass in efficiency. Millions of years of evolution on these isolated islands have rewarded a strategy that conserves effort and guarantees results. It is a perfect adaptation to an environment where food can be scarce and energy is a currency that cannot be squandered. One bite, minimal risk, maximum outcome. Most predators in the animal kingdom rely on overwhelming speed or crushing strength to secure their meals. Their success is often determined in a few frantic seconds of intense physical exertion. The Komodo dragon operates on a different principle entirely. It relies on inevitability. That's a profoundly dangerous adaptation, but it is also a surprisingly fragile one. This strategy only works because every component in the system is perfectly tuned and works in concert. The anticoagulant venom, the tearing bite that delivers it, and the patient tracking behavior that guarantees the final outcome. Remove just one piece of this intricate puzzle, and the entire strategy fails. Attacks on humans are exceedingly rare. The dragons are not inherently aggressive towards people and are managed carefully within the national park. But when they do happen, the immediate danger isn't the physical trauma of the bite itself. It's what follows. It's the race against the venom's clock. Rapid, uncontrollable blood loss, systemic shock, and the critical fact that on these isolated islands, advanced medical help is often hours away by boat or helicopter. For a human victim, just as for the dragon's natural prey, time becomes the enemy. The Komodo dragon doesn't kill with speed. It kills with certainty. It doesn't need to win the moment of confrontation. It just needs to start the process. Nature didn't design this ancient predator for dramatic endings. It designed it for inevitable ones. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more wild stories. New episodes every week.